Hey guys, Michael with Nocturnal Simulations. Today we're going to check out an episode from the guide series, Simulation Aviation. Flying an airplane is pretty cool, but let's face it, not everyone gets to do it in real life. So what do? We turn to flight simulators, of course. The good news is that with the advancements in technology, flight simulators have become more realistic than ever. Now you can experience the thrill of flying without ever leaving the ground. And for those of us who have a fear of heights or get airsick, this is the perfect solution. Plus, who doesn't want to be a virtual pilot and live out their aviation dreams from the comfort of their own home? So sit back, relax, and get ready to take off on this flight simulator journey with me. Today's topic will be about how to read and decipher the Egyptian hieroglyphics known as METAR. Okay, it's not quite that bad, but it does take some practice. If you're interested in upping your simulation experience, then you're in the right place. METAR stands for Meteorological Terminal Air Report. That was a bit of a mouthful. And it's what real-world pilots use to gather information regarding weather at their departures and destinations. This is extremely important as these are the most critical stages of flight where you'll be taking off and landing. It is also used in flight for flights below the transitional altitude where everyone will need to be on the same altimeter to ensure accurate altitude readouts and to avoid a collision. For situations such as a short runway or a very heavy aircraft, this information becomes even more important for performance calculations, something we will cover in a future video. So what does the standard METAR show us? Let's take a look at a generic example given to us from NOAA's website. I've also linked their website in the description below, and if you're enjoying this content so far, think about liking and subscribing while you're down there. First up we have METAR, which is an hourly scheduled report, and then we have SPECI, which is a special unscheduled report. Next we have the station identifier, which is 4 alphabetic characters. It's the ICAO location identifier. In this case we have Kilo Alpha Bravo Charlie. After that we have date and time. All dates and times are in UTC using a 24-hour clock. The first 2 digits are the date of the month, and the next 4 digits are the time, which are always appended with a Z, Zulu, to indicate UTC time. The report modifier, auto, just simply means that it's a fully automated report with no human intervention. This is removed when an observer signs on. Next we have wind direction and speed. Direction is in degrees from true north and is the first 3 digits. Speed is indicated in whole knots and is the following 2 digits. This is always appended by KT or Kilo Tango for knots. As needed, gust, the character golf, followed by the maximum observed speed will be included. Speed is always appended with KT to indicate knots again. For calm days, all zeros followed by KT will be utilized. If direction varies by 60 degrees or more, a variable wind direction group is reported, which is Victor. Visibility is next. Prevailing visibility is in statute miles and fractions, which would be space between whole miles and fractions. This is also appended with SM, Sierra Mike, to indicate statute miles. Values which are less than 1/4 of a statute mile is reported as less than Mike 1/4. Moving on down, runway visual range is a 10-minute RVR value in hundreds of feet. This is reported if prevailing visibility is less than or equal to 1 mile or the RVR of less than or equal to 6,000 feet. This is always appended with FT to indicate feet. The value will be prefixed with minus, Mike, or positive Papa to indicate the value is lower or higher than the reportable RVR value. Next is weather phenomena. RA, Romeo Alpha, stands for liquid precipitation that does not freeze. SN, Sierra November, is frozen precipitation other than hail, and UP, Uniform Papa, is precipitation of unknown type. FG, Foxtrot Golf, would be for fog. FZFG, Foxtrot Zulu Foxtrot Golf, would be for freezing fog, which happens at temperatures below 0 degrees Celsius. BR Bravo Romeo, which is mist. HZ Hotel Zulu is haze. SQ Sierra Quebec is squall. Then a maximum of 3 groups would be reported, augmented by the observer. FC Foxtrot Charlie is a funnel cloud, tornado, or a waterspout. TS Tango Sierra would be a thunderstorm. GR Golf Romeo would be hail. GS Golf Sierra would be small hail, less than 1/4 inch. Foxtrot Zulu Romeo Alpha FZRA is intensity of freezing rain, and volcanic ash would be Victor Alpha VA. Sky conditions are next, which indicate the cloud amount and height. Charlie Lima Romeo for clear means that there's no clouds detected below 12,000 feet. Foxtrot Echo Whiskey for few. Sierra Charlie Tango for scattered. Bravo Kilo November for broken. Oscar Victor Charlie for overcast. And these will be followed by a 3-digit height in hundreds of feet, or vertical visibility, Victor Victor followed by height for indefinite ceiling. For the temperature and dew point, each is reported in whole degrees Celsius using 2 digits. Values are separated by a slash, and sub-zero values are prefixed with an M, mic, for minus. And finally, to wrap up the standard report, altimeter is next. Altimeter is always prefixed with an A, alpha, indicating inches of mercury, and is reported using 4 digits: tens, units, tenths, and hundredths. After the standard report, we have the remarks section. This is identified with RMK, Romeo Mike Kilo, which simply means that this is the beginning of the remarks section and the end of the standard METAR observation. Honestly, I have to look these up a lot of the time, and generally only look at them in depth if I have concerns about the weather from the standard report. So with that being said, let's go ahead and go through the METAR report one more time, just so you can kind of get a grasp on the flow of how everything goes together. This METAR report is for Kilo Alpha Bravo Charlie. It was generated on the 12th day of the month at 1755 Zulu, and it was automatically generated. The winds are 210 at 16, gusting 24, with a variable wind direction of 180 to 240 degrees. Visibility is 1 statute mile, and runway visibility is 1100 feet. Then we have light liquid precipitation that does not freeze, along with some mist. The clouds are broken at 015, 1500 feet, and overcast at 025, 2500 feet. The temperature is 6 degrees with a dew point of 4 degrees. And the altimeter is 2990. That's it, folks. You should now be able to utilize METAR reports for your simulating experiences and feel confident in what you're reading. I hope you've gained something from this video, and if you have any questions or think I screwed something up or just need a longer explanation, let me know in the comments and we will discuss. Have a good day.